Hey guys, I've been getting a lot of comments about Poolish. Sometimes it's working out great for you guys, other times it's not anything special. I wanted to clarify a couple things and just make sure we all are making great Poolish. So when I put the instructions out, I'm putting out what works for me. I live in the Phoenix area and it's hot here. Even last week it was 108 degrees, so my kitchen is about 80 degrees around the clock right now. And as you know, the hotter air temperature makes stuff rise faster, it makes stuff ferment faster. So, Polish, take a look at this picture. This is what it looks like when I mixed it up. When I'm making a small batch, this is for one ball. I just mix it up with a spoon in a small Tupperware container, so nothing special here. Just mix it up. I let it sit for 1 hour at room temperature for 80 degrees. And I'm using room temperature water, by the way, also. That makes a big difference, the temperature of the water. So after 1 hour, you can see that the size of the volume of the Poolish has increased a lot. You probably can't really tell, but it's about 50% larger volume than it was just an hour before. Now at that point, and you also can see a couple of little tiny air bubbles or gas bubbles starting to poke through. So at that point, after 1 hour, it also smelled a little bit fragrant. It smelled kind of just like yeast. Not like flour, right when you mix it up, it's gonna smell like flour. After an hour, it's gonna smell like yeast. I put it in the fridge, covered it up, put it in the fridge overnight. It's been about 14, 15, 16 hours. And I took it out, and this is what it looked like after that time in the fridge. It's increased in volume even more, and there's quite a few gas bubbles poking up, and it smells even more strong. It smelled like a stronger yeast smell than the day before. So now this has been sitting out at room temperature for 1 hour, and take a look. I don't know if you can really get the depth from the camera, but it has like some depth. There's like some large gas bubbles in there. And this is probably about twice the volume that it was yesterday when I first mixed it. And it has a really strong yeast smell. So that's really what you want to go by, is not time, but the smell. You see, making Poolish is both science and art. That's what I'm learning. The artistic part is getting the smell right. You just can't follow the instructions because everything's so different. The room temperature is going to be different from day to day, potentially. The water temperature is the same. The yeast is going to be a little more fresh some days than others. So really, you've got to just pay attention to the smell. That's the main thing. And so the time I gave you, mix it, 1 hour room temperature, fridge, and potentially the fridge temperature. Mine is like 40 degrees. That's going to make a difference too, potentially a little bit. And then again, room temperature. So this is the perfect smell. I want a strong yeast smell, very strong yeast smell. And this is ready to go. So right now I can put this in my KitchenAid bowl, mix in the water and the olive oil and the salt, mix it up, and then the flour, and make a dough ball out of this. So that's the lesson for today, is to make good Poolish, go by the smell, not necessarily the time written in the recipe. Hope that makes sense. Let me know how it works. I wanted to add, by the way, I think this is why we don't see Poolish used in pizzerias more often, is because it is kind of inconsistent and requires a little bit of an art. I mean, if you've got some lower paid employees that don't love their job, you don't want to trust them to be smelling the stuff and getting the fermentation right based off of the smell. Maybe they want to go home, maybe it's not finished fermenting and their shift is up. So, from a business standpoint, you got to have things a little more systematic. And that's my guess. That's my hypothesis as to why you don't see Poolish used more in pizzerias, because the owner's got to make a living. But that's just some thoughts. Thanks.